Sideways. I don't know if I'm sideways. I don't think so. Excuse the... Why is this crooked? Can I? I don't think I can put on my... I don't think I can put on my... I don't know if I'm sideways or not. Anyway, we will find out in a minute. Un momento. Bio 1656. Oh, let's turn this down. So I'm not. All right, so apparently I can't do this way. I don't know why. All right, so my hand is going to be all in front of the camera again. Sorry. Yes, I see. I'm trying to rotate the device. Whoops. Nope. Gotta put it this way. Gotta put it this. No. See, I should have did this before I came on, but I didn't know it was gonna be cockeyed. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I don't know. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Hi. Sorry for all the craziness. I was trying to. Anyway, I'm making soap. I was trying to do it the long way. I don't know why you can't do live videos the other way. But anyway, GT, the show on the road. Get the show. You rushing me to get the show on the road? Well, the show is on the road now, okay? I had to fix the camera. I should have did that before I went online. But the perils of going live when you don't usually go live. That's okay. Greetings. How are you? How is everybody out there doing in YouTube land? So good morning. It's evening here. I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to my corner. I'm Kamishra. This is my corner. And I'm making soap, like always. So I'll be making 3 batches today. 3 different batches. So I'm just making single batches. I'm not making a lot of soap. So I'm making my soap my eczema soap that I make with the sea moss and alkanet root, an oatmeal. I'll be making my facial bar, my acne bar, which I make with the bentonite clay. And, whoops. See, I was trying not to pour too much. With the bentonite clay, that one is also made with sea moss. But now it's too a little bit. Okay. Let me shut up and do this first. 40, 41. Okay, I need 142 grams of lye for each batch. All right, so yeah, so the Acne bar, which is the theme of the message, is helpful review. Hey, Kriya, how you doing? Did you go to the comb tonight? If you did, how was it? I didn't go. Okay, so I'm making my eczema bar, I'm making my acne bar, and I'm making another facial bar with activated charcoal. Haven't done this one before. This one will be made with aloe. Excuse me, aloe, activated charcoal. The acne soap is made with bentonite clay, tea tree. The eczema made with alkanet root, which is the red coloring there. Alkanet root, oatmeal, and lavender. Bentonite, and the acne soap and the eczema soap are both made with sea moss. So I'm doing those two first because this is my sea moss. So I'm going to put this one, which is going to be made with the black there is activated charcoal. And the activated charcoal is made from coconut. So, you know what? Where's my spoon? Oh, come now. Come now. All right. Well, I could use this. So I'm going to... I really shouldn't be dumping all that in at once, but I am. That's not the greatest thing. Yeah, I didn't go to the comb tonight. I didn't go to the last comb 2 Sundays ago. Did you go? Nope, me either. Oh, well. I'm sure they had a wonderful time. But I didn't go. Let me turn on my fan. Hopefully the fan will not be too loud on the screen. All right. So both of this is sea moss water. So this is water. Excuse me, not sea moss water. It's sea moss. So it was sea moss. It's made more like a thin sea moss, more like a tea. So just kind of stepping back a little bit because I put all of the lye in at once. And of course, when you do that, when you put it in a little bit at a time, you get less fumes. If you put it in all at once, which is not the best, you'll get more fumes. So since I put it in all at once, that's why I need to make sure I have my fan on because it's going to have more fumes. All right, so I'm going to tear out my scale and weigh out the next batch of lye. So, let me see. Where are you guys watching? Bio 1656? Yes, Bio 1656. Since you were pushing me to get the show on the road already, where are you watching from? And why are you rushing me? I ain't got nothing else to do but make soap, so I got time. I got my time. Yeah, I had a little bit of struggles getting started, setting up my camera. I didn't know when you went live on your phone that it's kind of like Instagram. If you go live on Instagram, it doesn't give you the full screen when you turn it sideways. It just gives you a sideways screen. When you are filming, you can film either way, and it'll just show it either wide or not on YouTube. But on Instagram, it doesn't do that. And apparently when you go live, same thing happens. You have to turn it the long way up and down in order to show live. All right, so I need to make 2 batches of lye. I actually need to make 3 batches of lye. But the other one is going to be made with the aloe vera water. So 2 batches are going to be made with, I have to do that after, because I'm going to have to reuse one of those containers, one of these lye containers, because I only have 2 here. So my first 2 batches will be made with the sea moss. So talk to me, how are you guys doing? How were your holidays? I know a lot of people don't really celebrate Thanksgiving the traditional way, but it is a time that we have off that we can spend with our family, so I call it Family Day. So how was your family day? We all had time off. We usually spend time with our families. We make a wonderful meal and we eat together. I was with my family because my sister came up. My sister came up from Charlotte, and she and my daughter went down to Charlotte to spend time with my mom. But my older sister came up with her daughter and her daughter's husband and her daughter, her son-in-law, and her granddaughter. So they all came up to spend the holiday up here. So my sister stayed in Jersey with my older sister stayed in Jersey with the middle sister. So I was spending most of my time in Jersey, and her daughter stayed with her husband's family, and they live further upstate, like right, I think it's Yonkers. I think that's considered Yonkers. They live in Yonkers, if not Westchester or White Plains. Anyway, up there somewhere near Yonkers, if it wasn't Yonkers. And we went to their house for the holidays, and we had Thanksgiving dinner over there. Got to spend some time with his family, which was a wonderful time we had. We didn't do a lot of cooking. Well, I didn't do any cooking, but I did bring some rum punch and some pies. My family day was good. I'm in preparation for my rites of passage on Monday. Oh, right. That's right. You're doing the rites of passage. Wait, is that the graduation or is that the starting of the rites of passage? And is that like, I don't know. Is that the graduation or is that the start? Just let me know. And is it going to be, I can't remember if it's supposed to be online. I don't remember. You got to let me know. All right, so both lies are ready to be mixed into the oils. So I pre-weighed out all of my oils before I got online. So this is the oil combination for the acne bar. This is the oil combination over here for the eczema bar. The acne bar has tea tree. It's going to have the sea moss. It has the tea tree in here. The clay. And now I'm adding the sea moss. And I have my molds kind of on the side ready already. And this one, the acne bar, is made with the, ooh, this is hot. This is why you wear gloves and glasses and whatnot. Because it gets really hot. You got to make sure you're protecting yourself properly. I should have on long sleeves too, but I don't, as you can see. I can never wear long sleeves when I'm doing something. It's really weird. Anything on my arm feels so weird. It feels like it's in the way, and I just push them up anyway. So I have long sleeves on, and I put them up. Yes, it'll be virtual. Did you register? I didn't. I'm so bad. I didn't register. And I did get the email. I think I still have the email to register. I don't know if I still have time to register. I would like to see that. That would be nice. That would definitely be nice to see. Okay, you know what? I'll use this one for this. So we're gonna blend these with the stick blender. We're not gonna mix them just by hand. So, gonna have some noise being made here. A little bit of noise. Not a lot of noise, but a little bit. So that last thing of oh wait, where's my, oh there it is. I have like all these different stick blenders. So this one is for when I'm making lotion, and the red and the silver one are for soap. So I'll be using both of them. Excuse the noise. Oh, okay, good. I still have time to register. Woohoo. So that's gonna be tomorrow. What time? Monday, December 12th. I have a I have something going at midday. Hopefully it's in the evening. I have a meeting at 12. An important meeting. It's not going to take long to make because it's just to blend it to trace. And then once I blend to trace, I'll put it in the mold. As a matter of fact, let me get the mold ready one time because it might get a little thick. This one usually doesn't, the tea tree doesn't usually accelerate on me. Sometimes when I'm making certain soaps, the trace accelerates. It comes to trace really fast and then starts to get really hard, so I gotta hurry up and put it in the mold. But this one is usually pretty good. It's in the evening. Yay! 6:30 to 9:30. Yeah, I should be able to make that. I gotta make sure to register. So I don't know if you've been following me on Instagram. If you have, then you know that my soap making workshop is coming up. Woohoo! For all those people out there who would like to do something different for the holidays and they want to give the gift of handmade, you could learn how to make your own soap. Not only will you have a skill that you can keep for a lifetime and pass down to your family members, and you can show others once you become very skilled at it, you can also, it's a sustainable skill. Um, and you can, make something wonderful for your friends and family or just for yourself for the holidays. Make your own gift. There's no better gift than the gift of made. Okay, so this is coming to trace pretty good. And trace is just the stage where the oils and the lye does not separate. It'll stay together. Even if I leave it and I stop, agitating it, it'll still stay together. And it starts to get thick. So right now it's kind of like a shake thick. But if I keep blending it, it'll get like, yogurt. It'll get like pudding. It'll just continually get thick until it eventually changes into a hard bar. It goes through a process called saponification. That's a chemical reaction where all the oils begin to heat up and react with the lye water. And that's how soap is made. It's really easy. The hardest part is getting over the fear, to be honest, of working with lye and learning how to work with lye. So in the class, you're going to learn all the safety measures of how to work with lye, what to do in case of a spill or accident, because, things happen. But you don't have to be afraid of the lye. And you must understand, if you're making soap from scratch, you cannot make soap from scratch without using lye. But, yes, lye is a chemical that's caustic and it's harsh. But when you make the soap, when you make it properly, the end product does not have any lye in it. That's why handmade soaps are so wonderful, because they're actually real soap. There's no chemicals in the soap. So although you use a chemical called sodium hydroxide to make make the soap, that product is no longer sodium hydroxide in the end. It turns to soap. So all of the sodium hydroxide gets used up during the chemical reaction. That process is called saponification. And yeah. And the end result is wonderful bars of soap. You can make it plain. You don't have to add, clays and colors and fragrances like I did. But I make my soap to sell. So I make different types of soap that you can use for different reasons, like acne bar, a soap for those people to help soothe the skin of people that's dealing with eczema and psoriasis. I make a soap, that's good for facial bar, shampoo bars. It's a good facial bar, but it also shampoo bar as well. Wait, why is it saying you are live? Like if I wasn't live, what's going on? I don't know what happened. Did I lose reception there? So very proud of you. I would love to, but I will have to pass this time. Yeah, I know. A lot of people have to pass. We're having it at the Boston Fair too. It'll be held in Queens. That course, that class will be held in Queens. But we'll definitely have more coming up. We'll have some in Brooklyn. I want to start doing lotion making classes as well. So I want to try to do a class each month, either lotion making or soap making or, some type of skincare making where you can really start to take full control of the products that you put on your skin, because your skin is it's like an intake organ, or I should say an intake portal. It's not really an organ because it's your skin, but it's a part of the body that takes in the most. It's one of the largest intake portals on the body. So a lot of what gets into our body, some of it gets into our body through sniffing, like if you're in an area where there are pollutants or not pollutants, sometimes you want to breathe in things that can help you, like a vapor or some herbal steam or something like that plan to, and it's helping you when you breathe it in. But sometimes we're in an area that's pollutants, so those things you might not want to breathe in, but we do. So we eat the things that get into our body, we breathe in the things that get into our body. um, we really use all of our senses for the stuff that gets into our body. So you can hear something, and even hearing things can sometimes be not healthy to your body. You know, they say words don't hurt, but words can hurt. Your words are extremely powerful. So after the class, when you learn how to make from scratch, and you actually make soap in the class, you're going to make the equivalent of 4 bars of soap that you can keep or gift to a loved one or friend or family member. We're also going to, after the class, have a sound bath, 30-minute sound bath by a sound. Her name is Camilla Hadia. She's really good at what she does. So we're gonna have a nice, relaxing sound bath, and then afterwards we're gonna, just chit chat and have some tea and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a 4-hour workshop. So it's going to take, most of the time will be spent learning how to safely make soap on your own, how to formulate, how to read a soap calculator, what to use, what not to use. And this is happening December 17th. December 17th. Now I'm blending this longer than I really need to be honest. But I just wanted to come to a thicker trace, so that once I pour it into the mold, I don't really have to wait too long to texture the top. If you pour it while it's thinner, then it's harder to get a pretty texture, unless you just want to keep it flat. So I'm just going to blend it, give it one last long blend. So, and then I'm going to pour it in. All right, so we are done. And you're going to get to see how thick this is. See, it's nice and thick, almost like a loose pudding or yogurt. And it's just going to allow me, I should say, to texture the top. So yeah, you can, well, it's not in the bio just yet. So you can't click on the link in the bio. But it will be in the link in the bio. My website. You'll be able to click on the link, and you will be able to buy a ticket for that class, for that workshop. So it's a DIY holiday gift workshop called Soap, Sip, and Sound. Because we soaping, we're sipping, and we're going to have a sound bath. All together. It's going to be really nice. For all those who making it, we do still have, plenty of tickets left. I don't usually have really big classes. which is actually a good thing to not have too big a class, because then I can really, answer questions, get around to everybody. But there are still seats left, so if you're interested, anyone watching is interested, I'm going to put the link. Maybe I'll put the link in the chat. I just realized my friend called me not too long ago, and I forgot to call him back. I'm just remembering. No bueno. Yeah, that sounds good. Cool. The lotion is good. Yeah, I love lotion making. I don't do too much of it online because I have to be in my kitchen and then I have to be back here, so I'm like back and forth so much. So I don't. Uh, I'm putting the. I'm putting the site. I don't know if I can pin this. Oh yeah. So I'm putting the site and pinning it to the top so you can check out the course. If anyone is watching and is interested, you can just go on there. You can click on there. You can get the workshop. You have to be 18 years or older because we are dealing with costed materials such as lye. So I'm not going to deal with children. But when we do like the lotion making classes, then we can open those classes up to younger people because it's not. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. I put the lye in here already. Oh, totally forgot. I'm like, where's the lye? Like, what's going on? Okay. Okay, now I want to. Well, maybe not. I wanted to use that same. Make sure I get my other. Put my. Oh, I don't know if y'all saw me pour that in the mold. Oh well. Too late if you didn't. Sorry. Yep. The lotion makes my skin. Have you tried my lotion before? I don't know who you. What's your name? I don't know who you are. Have you tried my lotions before? Or you just like lotions and how they make your skin feel? I do get a lot of reports of people who really do love my lotion. They say it's really silky. They love the feel of it. It smells great. And I'm not tooting my own horn. That's what I get from my customers. And the lotions that I make are a skin and scalp moisturizer, so it can be used on the hair and the body. So this soap is going to be purple because it has the alkanet root. It's like alkanet root is what a lot of people use as a natural colorant. So it gives this soap a really nice color. There's oatmeal in this, so it's really soothing, and lavender. And the alkanet root, not only does it give it a beautiful color, it also helps with itching. So a lot of people that's dealing with psoriasis and eczema, they deal with a lot of itching. So this can help soothe the skin while you're bathing. And it's really moisturizing, so it's not going to leave your skin all tight and dry. But you should, of course, as always, moisturize your skin afterwards. Even though you have a nice moisturizing soap that is chemical free, you want to moisturize your skin after you bathe, which can also help to alleviate some of the itching that comes with those skin issues, eczema, psoriasis. And just for people who, babies, children who want a nice gentle soap, but they want a little scent to it, so it's lavender in there. It's nice, gentle, antibacterial, antiviral essential oil. So I was going to this place downtown Brooklyn where I get my shea butters and stuff. And we got into talking about essential oils, because essential oils are natural scents. Most scents that you experience and they have like this fruit scent, like the food scent, like the lemon pound cakes or your strawberries or your cherries or your um not the citruses, because the citrus is you can get an essential oil from citrus, because they get that from the skin of the citrus. But most of those other fruit scents, you can't get an essential oil from them. So we got into a conversation because he had what he called essential oils. I was like, essential oils, and he's an honest guy. I've been getting my product there for years. Oh, the friend that I need to call back is calling me while I'm on live. I can't answer it. I'm live. Oh my gosh, he's calling me back. I feel bad now, but now I can't answer him because I'm live. He actually is usually on live, on my live. Hopefully he just happens to turn on YouTube and see that I'm live. That would be nice. But after I finish here, I definitely have to call him. I feel bad because he called and I didn't call him back. And that was a couple of days ago. I be forgetting. Oh, I'm horrible. I'm a horrible friend. I forget to call my friends back. But what was I saying? So it's a pretty honest guy. So when he's talking, he has all of these different oils that he's calling essential oils. And I was like, essential oils? I was like, well, how do they extract these essential oils? Because he had banana, he had cherry, he had, did he have strawberry? I think he had strawberry. He had cherry, banana, and watermelon. So I was like, essential oil. I was like, but you can't get an essential oils from those fruits. So he said, no, these are essential oils. So I'm immediately thinking, I'm like, okay, whatever he thinks is an essential oil, and what the true definition of essential oil is, I said, I think he is misunderstanding, but what he's calling it is an essential oil. So I literally, because while we were in the store, he was working, then another customer came in, so I didn't want to start saying, no, those are not real essential oils, and da 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 da, and getting into that, and then having a customer that's in there, having him thinking he's being dishonest, because I don't think he is. I honestly don't. I think he just has a different understanding of what essential oil is, not really having a full understanding of what an essential oil is. An essential oil is that volatile oil that you can extract from like leaves, barks, uh, shrubs, roots, any part of the plant, the stem, the skin. Um, and it's that volatile oil that you can extract from those things. So there are certain fruits that you can't extract an essential oil from, like banana and cherry, strawberries, watermelon. You just can't get an essential oil. So I had to look up and try to see what was he talking about. And then when I was looking up, what happened is you can actually extract an oil. And with talking to him, I kind of understood too. And that's why I looked it up. Because he's talking about, that cold place says extract. No, we don't extract. We press it. And I was like, press it. I said, extract just means to take out. So he's a different culture. And I think he had a different understanding of the words that I was using. So, and a misunderstanding of the words that I was using. So he's thinking that, a lot of these oils that you use in the store, they extract the oil and using some certain types of ways that are not very healthy for you to use to eat or to use on your skin. Like if you're using olive oil, the best olive oil that you can get, it's like a cold process or an olive oil that's being pressed, but not most olive oils I think are pressed. I'm not 100% sure. Of some form of pressing and then clarifying. But a lot of oils that exist, like they extract the oil using a method that's not really that beneficial to the oil for you to use on your skin or in your food. So that's why, a lot of people, they talk about the oils that are in foods and how bad that they are for you. It's the method that they use to make the oil. But what he was saying, he says they're cold pressed, they're pressed. And I was like, okay, so what they probably do, and I had to end up looking up. And when I go back and have another conversation with him, I'm going to explain so he can have a better understanding of the terms because he's using the wrong terms. What he's using, he has cold press oils. He has cold pressed watermelon oil, which when you cold press watermelon oil does have the scent of watermelon because I smelled the oils and they did have the scent of the fruit. And I was like, okay, what are these? And so it was like a matter of trying to understand what he's expressing and the way he understands things to be, and what I understand about essential oils and cold pressing, and then of course using good old fashioned googly. But if you extract the oil from like strawberry seeds, watermelon seeds, cherry seed, and from the banana, I think it's the banana peel. But if you press these oils out, as opposed to extracting them using some other type of form, but if you press them out, they're really good to use on skin. They're called cold press oils. They're not really called essential oils, but he's calling them essential oils because of the process that they use to get the oil out of the seed. So, and saying it's essential just lets you know that it's a better process. And I understand why he's using the word essential, but it's actually not an essential oil. It's just a cold press oil. They don't use any chemicals to get the oil, to extract the oil. They press the oil out, which allows it to be really, really good on your skin, and better even if you're going to use it in your food. They're even better to have a cold press oil. So I want to go back to him and really help him understand that they're not essential oils. They're actually cold pressed. Because essential, but they do have scent, so I can understand why he thinks they're essential oil, because they're cold pressed. It retains the scent of the fruit. Now I don't know if they can be used to scent. Like if you use those oils to make a lotion or something, if that scent will remain. That I don't know. I would love to get some of his oils and use it to make a lotion, put it in soap and see what happens. See if that scent remains. I believe because it's a cold press, it's not a scent, that the scent won't remain in the soap. It may remain in the lotion because the soap goes through saponification. It heats up. It may actually take away that scent. I'm not sure. I don't think it will remain in the scent. And I didn't thing the top of that. I just realized I want to give the top of this a little bit of personality. So we're going to, hopefully it's not too hard. Oh, great. Oh, that's perfect. That's a nice thickness. I'm just going to pull it to one side. And leave it, nothing too fancy. So, oh, see, when you first do something, leave it alone. Because now I done messed it up. Well, I didn't mess it up, but anyway, I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, I wanted to let this get a little thicker. Without it getting too thick. And then give it a little personality to the top. I'll just put this here. Use that again. Okay, so this is actually thick enough. I don't have to continue to scrape that off. I'm going to clean this off, or one of them I'm going to clean off with a paper towel so that, okay, I can have it clean. Okay, this is a little bit thinner than the other one, so I might have to let this sit for a minute before I can really texture this. Okay, I'm going to have to put this in another spot because my table is a little wonky. It's a little bit lopsided, so I'm going to have to move this over here. Put the rest of that in. A little bit fuller. Yeah, so that was very interesting conversation that I had with him. And I'm looking forward to going back and having another one with him just to kind of give him some clarity on the type of oils that he's actually selling so that he's not continuing to call them, fragrance oils. I mean, essential oils, because they're really not. They're just cold pressed. And for people who know what an essential oil is, that will, without talking to him and understanding and asking questions, you'll go away looking at them, looking at him with a side eye. Like, trying to pull one over on me, buddy? That is not an essential oil, because they know you can't have an essential oil that's cherry and banana. But, it's just a misunderstanding. It's not trying to pull a fast one, not trying to, be sneaky and all that good stuff. Okay, I do have to make one more live batch because I have to do the other one. I think I'm gonna just double those up right there, and got soap batter on my hand because I had soap batter on the edge of this. Alright, so I'll use this one for the next one. Just clean that off. Oh, leave that there. Lotion makes my skin smell. Yep. Alright, so oh, there's a big old chunk. My last batch. This one has the activated charcoal and oh, there's a little puff. Not sure if y'all can see that puff. Now this is gonna have aloe vera. And this is not aloe vera that I made myself. Aloe vera that I bought. It's aloe vera juice. Alright, so I'm going to reuse this. So I need to wipe this off. A little bit too much of a lot left behind. Everything has to be measured out by weight, so that little bit of my lie left behind might make all the difference in having a nice bar of soap or soap that's way too soft. Like the last soap I made. It took so long for this soap that I made. It was just too soft to harden up. It took months. I was like, oh gosh. But I just saved it for myself and I used it in the house. Yep, it was really, really soft. Okay, I'll see you in 8 days. Wish you continue to sex and grow. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bob. Okay, 8 days. I'm signing off now. Why 8 days? Let me see. I might see you tomorrow. Oh, because she's doing her rites of passage. She won't be seeing anybody, I guess. Alrighty. one more mold. Just get that ready. Put that here. All right, this is my last batch. My last batch. My last batch. All right. We're gonna, and this one is made with nutmeg essential oil. So it has all the oils at the same oils. I use the same soap recipe pretty much for all of the soap base recipe, pretty much for all of my soaps. So the oils that I use are all the same. I just changed the extra ingredients. So this one has nutmeg essential oil and activated charcoal. And it's made with aloe vera as opposed to sea moss. Yeah, so this one is made with activated charcoal. To double as a shampoo bar. You'll be able to use it This is a new soap that I haven't made before. I've used this scent before, but not this soap. So, I'm wondering if I should add honey in this. Aloe, honey, and activated charcoal. What do you think? Bio 1656. What do you think? Should I add honey? Honey brings extra moisturization. It's also antiviral, antifungal. The activated charcoal is purifying and detoxifying. And the aloe, of course, is very nourishing to the skin. Gentle. So should I add an extra humectant, like not avocado, honey to the mix? What do you think? I think I'm going to put a little honey in this. Activated charcoal, honey, and aloe. Okay, this is getting really thick. So I'm going to not mix this anymore. And, okay, so no honey. Just the nutmeg, activated charcoal, and the aloe. Alrighty. So now my table is a little bit cockeyed. So I'm sure I'm going to have to, is this still very runny? I should have blended that a little bit more. This one is a lot thicker. So tomorrow, I may make some more soap in the morning. We will see. I'm not sure. Actually, no, tomorrow's Sunday. What am I talking about? I'm thinking, did she say Monday or did she say tomorrow? Oh, you said add the honey? Ah! I saw it too late. I didn't add the honey. You know, I should have because it was on my mind. I need to stop second guessing myself. Oh, well. I didn't add the honey. But I think you were right. I think I should have added the honey. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's going to be a wonderful soap. It's going to be wonderful. And the aloe will be just enough. Clean up the sides. Alrighty, so I am done. This is it. I'm just going to wait for this to get a little thick. This is thick enough to, let's see what it looks like if I, this will be thick enough for me to, texture. Now this black soap is nice and shiny looking now. It's not going to retain that shine unless after it comes out of the mold I steam it. You can make soap shiny by steaming it. Give it a bit of a glazed look. Or you could just leave it dull looking. It's okay, it's soap. Alright, so I'm going to be able to move this because this is thick enough. But that one has to stay. Oh, that one's going to have to stay right here. Anyway, guys, thank you. We are here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next time. If you're interested in purchasing any of my soaps, I'm going to put, you can click on that link. If you're interested in the soap making workshop and sound bath, the Sip Soap and Sound, December 17th is going to be in Queens. From 12 to 4, again, you can click on the link that I tagged at the top. Where are you going? I'm going offline. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in my house, but I will be going offline. If you're interested in purchasing any of my lotions or anything else, again, you could click on the link that I pinned to the top, or after I share this, after I end this live, I'm going to put the description, my website in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Okay, wait. How do I off this? Oh, click the X. Bye. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.